Hi there. I'd like to welcome you to this week's guided meditation. And we're going to take about a half an hour or so to just meditate or reflect, I guess, is more on our life's experience this past week, where we have felt the divine and loving presence, and maybe where we felt the absence of that through some challenges that we encountered this week. So I really invite us to find a quiet place in our home, maybe light a candle, have your journal ready if you like to write. Some people don't like to write, and that's fine. Just to be in that quiet place um, to reflect. So to quieten down, let's first of all take some deep breaths and 6 or 7 deep breaths, and just enter into this quiet time, grounding ourselves in our inner place where the source of all life dwells and moves. So deep breaths. And I'd like to read a reflection from Richard Wagamese, who's an Ojibwe from Canada, and a deeply spiritual man who wrote this book called Embers. Richard Wagamese. There are emotions of the heart that occur only in quiet rooms, in the splendor of solitude, where nothing and everything exists at the same time. Being and becoming have their confluence in these moments of touching your essence. You feel yourself a part of the great wheel of creative, nurturing, loving, benevolent energy that is spinning around us all the time. This is what it means to be spiritual, to feel your spirit moving. Take to quiet places then. Immerse yourself in them. Feel your energy merge with the timeless, eternal energy and be made more. Thank you, Richard. So, as we're in this quiet place, let's invite the Spirit, the Divine One, the Creator, to accompany us in our reflection of our experiences of this past week. And first of all, let's move into an experience that was especially life giving, that we felt enlivened, we felt God's lovely presence in the midst of this encounter, perhaps with someone, or maybe just being out in nature and experiencing the awe and wonder of creation. So let's just take a few moments to reflect on that experience. And what might God's message be to me through and in this experience that was so life giving? And now, again, let's invite the Spirit to lead us through those memories of this week, and takes a few minutes to let everything surface. But let's land in a moment that we found especially difficult or challenging. And what was going on there? What was my reaction all about? What was the encounter or the experience all about? And what would the divine or God's message be to me in and through this experience of difficulty or challenge? And as we're coming up to about a year into this COVID thing, this global experience that we're all having, what are your feelings as you check in with yourself right now in the midst of this COVID time? And be real and honest. So, our prayerful reflection on, I'm going to continue on with Psalm 109. There was such wonderful things in that very long psalm. So, I took a few more excerpts from it. So, I'm going to read it through 3 times. So, after the first time, we can just stay with that word or phrase that seemed to speak to me where I am right now. And the second time, we'll explore why that word or phrase seemed to speak. And the third time, after the third time reading, we'll just offer a prayer or we'll just sit in the meditation of why that spoke to me and what message I received and in a response to it. You are the thread that connects each one of us and defines the interconnectedness of all being. Though I have a long way to go, your love will lead me home. Fear yields itself to love and cannot withstand the light. Just as one lit candle dispels the darkness, each ray of love eases the pangs of fear. Companion me along the way, that I might recognize you in each one I meet. Guide me into wholeness, harmony, and balance. Help me to be a peaceful presence. Awaken the eyes and ears of my heart so that dormant talents within me become known. You love me into new life. So the word or phrase. So after I read it through a second time, let's explore why this word or phrase spoke to me. You are the thread that connects each one of us and defines the interconnectedness of all being. Though I have a long way to go, your love will lead me home. Fear yields itself to love and cannot withstand the light. Just as one lit candle dispels the darkness, each ray of love eases the pangs of fear. Companion me along the way, that I might recognize you in each one I meet. Guide me into wholeness, harmony, and balance. Help me be a peaceful presence. Awaken the eyes and ears of my heart so that dormant talents within me become known. You love me into new life. So after I read it through this third time, let's offer a prayer in response to the message. Or perhaps get in touch with the longing or the grace that I seek. You are the thread that connects each one of us and defines the interconnectedness of all being. Though I have a long way to go, your love will lead me home. Fear yields itself to love and cannot withstand the light. Just as one lit candle dispels the darkness, each ray of love eases the pangs of fear. Companion me along the way, that I might recognize you in each one I meet. Guide me into wholeness, harmony, and balance. Help me to be a peaceful presence. Awaken the eyes and ears of my heart, so that dormant talents within me become known. You love me into new life. So perhaps now we can, as we move into this next phase of our meditation, we can just bring into this quiet, loving place where we find ourselves those people that we're carrying in our heart or those situations that we're concerned about. And we can just write about that in a prayerful way and just maybe name some of the experiences that I need to pray for. Maybe there's healing in my own heart that I need to name and pray for that. So let's just spend a few minutes in that kind of prayerful place. And this is the week of Valentine's Day, this celebration of love. Um, some of us might be in a relationship or a marriage. Some of us might be on our own. I spent many years, first 40 years of my life, single, and I know what that's all about. And yeah, some of us might be grieving, that we're in a bereaved kind of place. And maybe there's those of us who would love to be in connection with some of our family members, but because of COVID, we can't. So as we think about love, um, let's offer a special prayer for our loved ones. But I also would like us to offer a Valentine to ourselves. And, you know, um, what do I love about myself and what do I celebrate in who I am? This beautiful creation of God, that's me. That might feel odd, but let's just do some reflection on that as well. And let's just close with some gratitude. As I think back of the week that I've just experienced, or where I'm at right now, maybe we can just quietly reflect on three or four things that I'm grateful for, that I can be offer thanks. Well, this has gone by very quickly. I've done a lot of writing myself, new insights and thoughts. So it's just been wonderful to be with you. And I pray that the gracious, loving Spirit will accompany you in your thoughts, call you into quiet places that you might be a reflective person, and that there will be a spirit of joy in all of our hearts as well. And for those of you who follow me on YouTube, I'm thinking I might put a time every week, like 11 o'clock Sunday morning, that I do this so we can get a sense of being together as we journey through this. So I wish you a really good week. And as it stands now, I'll see you next week at 11. Or this is for anybody at any time who might want to engage in this prayerful meditation. So it's been wonderful to be with you. God bless. Bye.